Organizations building frontier AI models must deploy on third-party infrastructure to scale inference. But deploying externally means exposing their most valuable IP, the model weights. These weights represent years of research and millions invested in compute. Once deployed, they often exist decrypted in system memory, accessible to privileged insiders or compromised hosts. For models worth millions, relying on policy alone is not enough. Model builders need hardware-enforced protection. This is exactly what Corvex Secure Model Weights enables, combining Corvex software with Intel CPUs and NVIDIA GPUs' confidential computing. Intel Trust domain extensions running on Intel Xeon 6 processors protect the CPU environment inside a confidential VM, isolating workloads from the host. NVIDIA confidential GPUs, such as the Blackwell B200, extend protection into GPU memory, ensuring model weights remain encrypted and inaccessible outside the GPU boundary. Corvex connects everything end-to-end, encrypting model weights, verifying hardware, securely delivering keys, and decrypting only inside protected GPU memory. In this demo, we'll show model encryption, hardware attestation, secure key delivery, and live inference, all without exposing model weights. We start from the model builder side. The model weights are downloaded and encrypted using a secure 256-bit encryption key. This encryption key remains fully under the model builder's control. The encrypted model is then uploaded to the host infrastructure. At this point, the host has the model, but only as encrypted ciphertext. Without the key, it cannot read or use the weights. Now we start the confidential inference environment inside an Intel TDX confidential VM. The attestation agent generates a hardware-verified quote confirming both the CPU and NVIDIA GPU are running in a confidential computing environment. Inside protected GPU memory, the NVIDIA GPU generates a cryptographic key pair. The private key never leaves the GPU. The attestation report is sent to the Corvex key broker, which verifies the hardware environment before releasing the encryption key. Only after verification succeeds is the encryption key securely delivered, encrypted specifically for that GPU. The GPU decrypts the key internally, and Corvex decrypts the model weights directly inside protected GPU memory. At no point are the weights visible to the host OS, administrator, or hypervisor. With the model securely loaded, we can send an inference request. The model responds normally, running on infrastructure fully controlled by the host. But thanks to Corvex Secure Model Weights, Intel TDX, and NVIDIA confidential computing, the model weights were never exposed. Now let's see what happens when an attacker tries to bypass attestation. Here, a previously valid attestation is replayed in an attempt to retrieve the encryption key. The Corvex keybroker detects the reused attestation and rejects the request. No key is released. The same functionality is enforced for forged or expired tokens, invalid or missing nonces, and other attacks. Corvex Secure Model Weights enables model builders to deploy anywhere without trusting the infrastructure operator. For hosts, it's the proof that wins those workloads. Encryption keys remain under builders' control. Hardware attestation verifies the environment. Model weights are decrypted only inside protected GPU memory. This unlocks secure, scalable AI deployment, powered by Corvex, Intel, and NVIDIA confidential computing. Want to learn more?